Listen guys, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. There's probably a gazillion videos talking about Rockstar's bully the game on YouTube. Oh look, bully bad, bully controversial, bully banned. So please sit back, relax as we explore Bulworth Academy.
We've been expecting you. Welcome to Bulworth Academy.
Alright, thanks. Our name is Jimmy Hopkins, and we've been expelled from every school we've ever been to. And we've been sent to Bulworth Academy, the strictest school in all of Connecticut. We meet Gary and Petey in our dormitory, and he gives me a rundown on the school's factions. You've got the nerds, physically weak, but very smart. The preppies, a bunch of rich, condescending people who think that they're better than everyone else. The greasers, and they got slick back hair, and they aspire to be like John Travolta in Grease, but they have really good charisma, but they're very dumb. And finally, you got the jocks, and all they care about is the athletics program, and they're very difficult to fight, but very easy to outsmart. And depending on each task you do for each faction, you'll gain respect from them.
You're here to learn, not to goof off. Get to class.
So just like every game in the 2000s, there's a clock at the top of your screen. Classes start every day at 9:30 a.m. and 1 p.m. But you don't really have to go, it's not really mandatory. So if you don't go to class, you might get caught by a school prefect outside of class hours, and what they do is they tackle you to the ground and escort you to class. And if you're like me and you do it way too many times, you have to do chores around the school. The classes themselves aren't too bad. They're mini games that take maximum 2 minutes out of your day to complete, and you get rewarded afterwards, which is a cool incentive to go to class. Every time we talk to Gary, he has an absolute obsession over taking over the school.
Soon, this school will be ours.
I don't want the school.
Yeah, well, I do, pal, and I intend to get it. We are gonna take over this school.
Oh, also, I forgot to mention that Jimmy has a skateboard.
No! Yeah! There you are. Come on, I found something incredible.
Hold on, relax, man. I can't keep getting in trouble. I can't get expelled again.
It's always about me with you. Me.
Gary wants us to follow him down into the school's basement to show us something. It's dirty down here and it kind of stinks. And he leads us down towards the school's plumbing and backstabs us.
You want to run this school? I want to run this school. Only one of us is gonna make it.
It's gonna be me. All that I do.
So he brought the whole school to watch me fight big guy Russell, who's the toughest guy in school.
Russell, go beat that little jerk who said that nasty stuff to me about your mom and those barnyard animals.
What? Come here. Russell wants vengeance.
Oh, and let me tell you, he fought dirty with his quick charges. But just like his special ed teacher, I was able to beat him into submission.
Zorro! Permisivo!
You happy now, jerk?
Ecstatic. I love to watch two morons beat the crap out of each other.
Why'd you do it, Gary? I thought we were friends.
No. I'm taking over this school, and you're just a liability. See you around, moron!
After a long day of exams, we want to grab something to eat from the cafeteria, but the lunch lady tells us that we need to go grocery shopping for her.
I need some meat from Yum Yum Market. Oh, and a razor from the barber's for my stash.
Chapter 2 is kind of cool because it opens up the map to the town of Bulworth, which is just a stark contrast to the smaller map of the school, which we were restricted to in the previous chapter.
Where is everybody?
At the bike race at Old Bulworth Vale, by shiny bikes at the beach.
Bike race? Why didn't you say so? Come on.
Oh please, a bike race? Call me Lance Armstrong the way I cheat my way to victory. But then, just as fast as I won the trophy, the preppies stole my trophy.
Nice trophy. Here, let me see. Come on, hey, give me that back!
Nobody steals Jimmy Hopkins' bike trophy and gets away with it, so we egg the mansion of the preppies leader, Biff. Oh, and we're not done, because the next night, we go on a date with Biff's girlfriend to the fair.
Jimmy, I'm really starting to like you.
Success!
And you know me, I win every prize down there and get the biggest plushie they have. And she was so impressed that her voice glitched out.
Jimmy, it's so cute. Thanks for a great date, Jimmy.
Biff wasn't having any of it, and he asked to settle the beef like every famous YouTuber settles their beef. Influencer boxing. Alright. You clicked this video to be entertained, not to be put to bed, so we're just gonna skip this whole part.
I killed the best! I will beat the rest! Are we going to let some gutter snipe come in and beat up our friend Biff? No! Then what are we going to do? Beat him back to the ghetto!
I win, they get mad, and then I do my best Akimbo Slice impression and fight with my gloves off.
Who's the boss now? I can't hear you, rich kids. Who's the boss now, my waspy little friend? Answer the question.
You are...
Louder!
You are...
Good! That's right, me!
Alright, it's Christmas season now.
There's a present for Jimmy Hopkins in the office from his mother.
Oh my goodness, I wonder what it could be.
You are very lucky your mom is so nice. You may go now.
That shirt looks awful.
Hey! Actually, you're kind of right. This chapter is Side Mission City because everywhere we go, people come up to us asking to do something for them.
Hey, kiddo, wanna help me out here?
We meet up with Johnny Vincent, and he's the Greasers' head leader, and he's absolutely freaking out.
You think I'm a joke? Well, my little friend, I'm the king around here. Me!
I know. You're the king.
But my queen is a slut, and now everybody's laughing at me!
Because he thinks that his girlfriend is cheating on him, and he asks us to catch her in the act of infidelity. And we catch her doing the unimaginable, because she was holding hands with another man, and I took pictures for proof. We show the pictures to Johnny Vincent, but then he thinks that we're the one cheating with her, which is absolutely preposterous. So we chase him on a bike, and he leads us to the city's junkyard.
Right, I give up. You can have her.
Who? What are you talking about, Johnny?
Lola, you win. She's yours.
This has nothing to do with her, man. I don't care. You can keep that slut for yourself.
What? You don't want her? Then why did you do this? Why'd you fight? Just to prove you're tougher than me?
That's right. And don't you or your boys forget it.
Basically, what I'm trying to understand so far is that the whole story of Bully is to try and take over the school one faction at a time. We took over the prep school kids, the Greasers, and now we want to control the jocks. But I hear you asking, who do the jocks bully the most? Nerds. So we need them on our side. And the nerds' hideout on campus is a very huge observatory behind the school.
I want us to be friends. I need your help.
I've had friends like you. The kind who treat you like dog muck on their shoes. No thanks, bud.
Come on.
It's my brains against your brawn. Welcome to hell, Jimmy Hopkins!
Ernest is the leader of the nerds, and he wants to fight, but after 4 pebbles thrown at him from my slingshot later, we become friends.
Now listen, we both want the same thing, to teach those jocks a lesson. From now on, we're buddies. Whatever, what's the plan?
Well, first, we need you to get the school mascot costume.
Ah, yes, how could I be so foolish? We can use the school's mascot like a Trojan horse and infiltrate the jocks from within. But getting the school's mascot costume was gonna be a huge task. I already beat the kid in the mascot. I got it. Our master plan was in full action by using super glue on the football team's bench.
It will be good, but not as good as wrestling match.
Next, we put some marbles on the field for the athletes to trip on. And for good measure, we pee in the Gatorade cooler. Hey, could you give me some privacy over here?
Yuck!
Finally, at the big game, we find the school's starting quarterback and end his career before it even began.
Oh, Jimmy, you did it! You did it! I'm king of the school! Oh, you beat them all in front of everybody! Thanks for your help, Petey. Oh, this is gonna be great.
And that's what I said. What's the deal with airplane food? I did it. I've finally taken over the school. And to prove that I'm really the man, the gang tells me that I should do one final prank on the town.
Forget the school. The whole town should know about you. You're like the mayor.
You should leave your mark on City Hall!
Yeah, dude! Take a dump on the doorstep!
No, you homunculus, not a dump. It's something much more elegant. Paint a warning.
And that's exactly what I do. I go up and vandalize Bullworth City Hall.
A
commendable pupil did feel the need to tell me you were responsible for this outrage.
Gary Smith! Look, I may have painted a few jokes on the town hall, but that kid likes to torture people.
Gary Smith is the next head of this school. He's responsible, courteous, and not afraid of being an unpopular leader.
You are blind, old man, blind!
And you are leaving.
I can't believe it. Gary, my true friend at the beginning of the game, he ratted me out. He was jealous of all my accomplishments, and he ratted me out.
James, I've been waiting. Let the games begin.
So we follow Gary to the top of the school. We get one final boss fight against Gary, but after a couple of punches, we crash down into the principal's office.
You're expelled! Come and untie me, boy!
Yes, sir!
Take out the trash, would you, Hopkins?
My pleasure.
So it was you who took on this monstrous little wretch, was it?
Yep.
And yeah, that was Bully. I had a lot of fun playing Bully. The soundtrack was just amazing. Obviously, the bass guitar, I think every person can recognize that bass guitar from a mile away. I just wish that I played Bully when I was 15. You know, now I'm a grown adult. I feel like if I played it while I was in high school, I could relate more a little bit. I had a lot of fun playing Bully, so I'm gonna rate it 10 knuckle sandwiches out of 10. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a great day and also a great new year. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.